Hi everyone, it's Morgoth the Barbarian here, and we are on episode 3 of our City Skylines second playthrough, let's call it. The Vanilla Twist playthrough. That's even better. Where last time out, we built this entire grid over here, and we are about to fill it. Because Luckyville needs a massive expansion spree, so we're gonna start getting ready and filling this thing out. And I already see the game is already starting with me already. That didn't take too long. Hey! Let me see. Okay, the game's gonna be all over the place. Oh, good, they put the fire out anyways. Don't worry, that's not part of the thing. Every once in a while, somebody will knock something over and lit something on fire in this city sometimes. But yes, our main goal is going to be twofold. Fill out this grid, which will be a slow process. And this highway needs to be rerouted, I think. Like this highway, I think it's going to be rerouted. No, I can't see any of the terrain. It's like dark outside. Hold on a minute. Yeah, basically, here we go. This highway is going to start coming in this way towards this cove. I'd like to get this tile first, just so I can get the route started, and then build out. This, I guess, will now turn in kind of a main boulevard of sorts. So that's kind of the main project of the day, is while this gets built up, to maybe reroute this highway that way. So that's kind of the main mission of our city right now. As for what might happen along the way, well, I don't know. I have a funny feeling a couple of years from now, game years, some things are going to go down. So we'll keep posted on that, but if this interests you, feel free to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Much appreciated. And I see dawn has arrived in our city. So, in order to do this, we're going to have to slowly ascend from where we're sitting here. The very first order of business, though, would probably be to put our industrial district over here. I would like to move it from its current position. I'm also going to need some highway exits, too, in order to make the city a little bit more accessible. So there's going to be road upgrades aplenty here. Probably at least maybe this one and this one down here will get upgraded into 4-lane highways. And then we'll have to do a couple vertical roads. That's going to be task number 1. The second task is to start building like highway interchanges and exits in order for people coming in and out of this, to move people in and out of the city efficiently from our areas. This will kind of serve as a... And then this from probably about right here all the way down, that highway is going to get rerouted. I would like to get the tile next to it, though. So let's see. Well, no, we can't. Not just yet. And we're going to have to get to 14 grand. Okay. So we got to get our population up to 14,000 ASAP, basically. So... first order of business is to basically upgrade some of these roads. I got some extra grid space just for this occasion, so we'll see what we should do. Probably gonna do this road, definitely this road where our recycling centers now look. Maybe this one too for our industrial infrastructure. So let me go ahead and do that, as well as get whatever piping and electricity I need. Although, I'll probably just... yeah, it might not be a bad idea. Alright, let's start there and work our way forward. And hopefully the game does behaves itself, cough, cough, while we're doing this.
City in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Okay, just so we're all clear, this is the game. The game is doing this one. Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first disaster incident.
Strike has occurred. Avoid avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Oh boy! I wonder if that's going to be a sign of things to come. Dun dun dun! Once again, it bears repeating, that was the game doing that, not me. It is still way too early. I said 5 years out, and now you kind of see why. Oop, nobody saw that. So we'll just go ahead and fix this. Oopsies. Game, how dare you. Fortunately, this area was not developed yet while this happened, but man, oh man, that is the last thing we need to be doing is scaring our people here and moving into this area. Oh boy. There. Fix that. Very easy cleanup, but boy, oh boy, you kind of get the idea. Yes, I know I didn't water this. Well, I moved the recycling plants up there. So, thank you for the interruption, game. I really appreciated it. That'll probably get put out. So. Okay, we're basically all set. We got our main roads upgraded, although there might be some more forthcoming here. Actually, I screwed up. I just noticed I maybe needed one more. Had to move the coal power plants and the recycling centers over here, but we now have our first industrial district, so the idea is to spread the... kind of propagate this outwards a little bit, and then we'll start building up. We'll probably use this area as kind of a buffer for our commercial districts. But to avoid building too many power lines, we'll slowly spread this out. And then inevitably, I'll dump this industrial district, though this is gonna need some time to empty out, too. I forgot how much of a pain in the you-know-what these landfills are. They can be a little bit obnoxious at times. Trying to, you know, upgrade them. Excuse me, trying to move them, my bad. There's no such thing as a landfill upgrade. Speaking of which, I should probably do this final road here. But anyways, that's kind of the general idea. And with our kind of main roads built out, now we can start throwing in some more zones here. So, and it's all watered and all set. So, what I would like to do is try to think about where... I think I kind of want to fill this spot out first. I know I need more commercial demand, so at this juncture, following this is kind of going to be the main idea. Let's just play off of this and hope for the best. I also wouldn't mind cutting some of these zones in half since I no longer really need them. Although I wouldn't mind doing like a mass transit line. If you recall from my last playthrough, having that extra space turned out to be a little bit of a good thing for future rail expansion. So now that we've gotten that settled away, maybe I'll put in one more road to cut this square in half, but maybe add in a few more. Actually, let's do this. There we go. I'll cut that square in half a little bit. There are some power lines in here too, but they'll go away once we expand. We got enough electricity and water to go through. Hopefully the garbage isn't too bad either, so... With that being said, I'll slowly expand out, and hopefully we can get our destination here in a little bit, so... I guess just play this from this point forward. And then we'll get to the highway inevitably, once I can get that square next to it. Alright, we are slowly expanding this. Inevitably, these two areas are going to join in and fill out this whole grid. But I'm going to slow things down a little bit there, because what I want to do now is build some interchanges for this area. So, the very first thing I noticed right off the bat is how close the rail and the highway are. So that's going to be kind of a... This could get a little bit interesting. Also, remember, I can't use any traffic modification mods. So, they're going to have to be a little bit creative with this. Because if I were to build an interchange that deflects, say, this way, traffic from this way is going to think they can go that way too, when in reality that's not what I'm looking for. So we're going to have to maybe do it the way we do it here in the US, which is we have an intersection. for the time being until we can figure something out. Maybe, say, figure out a way to split this into two. But for the time being... Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Maybe back this up one. And do, like, 2 one-way roads running across this. And then having traffic go, whoop, in and out. Again, this rail line is not going to do me any favors whatsoever, but I can navigate it around it, or just reroute it to go, say, here. I'm not really... That might not be a bad idea. Try to bring it some more room. Okay, I'm going to figure this out. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of cash. We can make this work. Speaking of work, get out of here. And... let's see what we can do here. Alright, scrap the train ideas. I totally forgot we needed 8,500 people to do this. So, well, I guess we'll have to work around the train line and go from there. Or just not do it at all. I now realize that's probably the best option. Okay, we're going to ignore this part for a minute. This end. I'm sure we can do it. Maybe bring it up to this road up to here and then go from there. That might not be the... That certainly isn't the worst option in the world, but it's the only one we're going to have, so... A few minutes to see if we can try to do that. There, that's kind of the basic idea, so... Give me a few minutes and we'll see what we can do. Alright, I can already tell you this isn't going to work. You kind of see the problem right here. The game thinks that traffic is going to has the ability to do this. That isn't quite what I'm looking for, so this idea just went bust. Nice. Alright, that's okay. We'll have to do it like we have it on the other end here, so there we go. Set that up for when we're ready. Because I want to move this rail line too, but we don't have the population requirement to do so. So that's going to be on hold. But meanwhile, come over here. Got that problem. Got this part set up. But again, without the traffic mod, I can't really design this the way I probably could make this better. But unfortunately, we're going to have to leave this as is. Probably not what I want to be doing, but whatever. It happens. So, but yeah, now you can kind of see how useful that traffic mod is. Y'all just had to take it away from me, didn't you? Huh? Yeah, I see how it is. Had to take it away. Speaking of taking away, let's take away these abandoned buildings. Okay, now this is a problem. What are we doing here? Not enough workers. Oh, we still need people. Oh, duh. It just now dawned on me. Alright, game. We can expand a little bit. Sure, there you go. That might help. And update this. Oh, it's almost there. Alright, so we'll probably fill it, put it, say, right around here-ish. Actually, I'm going to upgrade this too. I'm thinking of that. And they built this curb. Alright, hang on. I normally wouldn't show you guys this, but this is kind of bugging me a tad here. I just need to get this out and about. There. Okay, I suppose we can upgrade this up till the end. Sure, why not? Sometimes you just gotta change your mind. Oh hell. It's just power plants and stuff. That's fine. And then just need a quick rezoning, and I think we're all... No! Not residential. That's a big no-no. There we go. Fill in the gaps there, and we're all set. So that now looks a lot better than it did maybe a few seconds ago. There we go. There we go. Had to use some eminent domain, but hopefully the workers show up, so... Oh, why not? I'll save my game, sure. Always got to save your game, because you never know when things might pop off. We're currently at May 2026, though. keep my eyes peeled on that, but in the meantime, we shall keep expanding out here. Alright, there it is. Small City is now effectively unlocked. That means we can do stuff with the trains finally, so I will go ahead and reroute that train line. We also got a couple other things that might help us out too, like industrial space planning, some of the small business enthusiasts, so I might throw in a couple of those. And then you can see all of our mass transit options are now available, including monorails, train stations. The cargo train terminal is going to be useful. Even though in this game we probably don't really need that many. This won't be used unless we get a little bit creative. I believe this is part of the, yeah, that's a campus DLC, so we can't do that. But now we're getting pretty close to getting a new tile unlocked, so that's going to help us a lot. And then as I'm looking at a lot of these, really the wire, this, and maybe this are going to be the keys here. Oh, I don't know. This might be part of the eco one. I don't know. Oh, I swear, this might be getting a little bit too confusing at times here. Anyways, what I'm doing now is throwing in a few more services to the mix here. We're at the point where we can kind of afford these a little bit better. So I will throw those in here and get some more fire protection for our city, too. Ah, sure, another firehouse maybe right around. Oh, here. There we go. Except I'm going to have to close that because... Well, not really. You can do this for the time being. Sure, why not? Anyways, at this point, it's just following our RCI demand and just spreading out every once in a while. With the occasional commercial district smuggled in between here. The landfill has finally been moved here, so that's all set. So actually, I'm going to do one more thing here. Relocate our recycling plants. We don't need those over here. There we go. That now becomes a new area for us to build into. So, we shall do that, and maybe... And actually... probably make this road kind of more a commercial strip here, so I'm going to de-zone this area and kind of put, like, commercial districts all over on this area. And actually, that means this one's kind of obsolete, so we'll get rid of that. Throw that in, and just zone commercial along this entire strip, like so. Bam. There we go. We'll worry about... Don't worry, it'll all fill with industrial area. Residential areas! Good to know I can't really talk that well right now. My goodness. Okay, everything's fine. Not really. Oh, I forgot one. Everything's fine. Maybe. Gotta love playing this on Sundays when I'm going to work. I'll be like that sometimes. But anyways, we're just gonna keep filling this out and just keep going from there. We'll get that 14,000 hopefully in no time. Alright, I had to put the kibosh on any future growth for a minute, because the indicators are down. But now, let's look at this. Because this is the one thing in this game that always seems to go awry, and that's traffic. Now, as you can see, it's looking really good. With the lone exception of here, but that's probably because of all of our industrial traffic. Otherwise, this looks good for now. But I will guarantee you, as the game goes on, this number is going to just drop significantly. Like 88%, that's really, really good. But I guarantee you, this will drop over time. And then that's when the real fun begins. In fact, there's already a couple of problem areas popping up. Mainly near our industrial area and surprisingly, our highway overchange is getting a little stuffed. Could be because it's one lane. Now, mind you, I did not design this. This is what the game left me with, so... You know what? Let's try something here. I think this could use a little bit of an upgrade for the time being. There we go. Maybe upgrading this for the time being will help with traffic a little bit better. Okay, that did wonders. Oh my god, that put it above 90% for a little while, and then all of a sudden it went back down. Okay. So that's working out, and then unfortunately we still don't have any residential demand at the time being to continue supporting this city. So we're kind of in a stall is what you're telling me, game. Okay, hang on. I'm very aware there are abandoned buildings. There might be some policies we can do here. Hang on a minute. I'm going to see if I can try to do something. So, let's see. Now, I don't have any districts for right now, and I'm not going to put them back. I actually deleted them before I started recording this. But maybe having that and that for the time being works out. I can't do tax breaks for industrials for the time being. I also don't want to blow up my budget too, because we're currently at $3,000 at the moment. We're doing just fine there, but inevitably that could get a little bit dicey. If we're giving everyone tax breaks, I really can't do very much. Oh boy, that actually cut it close. We're at $2,000. Okay, we're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled on that. We are still making money, but not by very much. In fact, really, the only thing I could do is lower the tax rate to 10. All right, we'll do it. Meanwhile, we don't have any of these, but just for future use. There we go. What is going on with the budget, though? Can I cut any of this? Oh, never mind. We're now earning about $5,000 a week. I mean, realistically, there's not really... The biggest expense right now is fire protection and emergency services. Trust me when I say this, we will need it. We may need it in the future, so I wouldn't be touching that if I were me. In fact... because of the meteor strike that happened earlier, hold on a minute. Can we do it? Oh, yes. Okay. 1 second. I think we're going to finally need this. It's just where to put this thing. Ah, okay. Bam. Believe me when I say this, I have a funny feeling this is going to be needed. I know that looks kind of ugly, but that's because of the terrain. Don't worry about it. But I have a funny feeling our disaster response unit is going to need to be... I have a funny feeling it might be busy real soon. We already had a meteor strike over here earlier, if you recall. I don't know. Speaking of which, our fire's breaking out. Of course. That again, that's not me, that's the game, but fires will tend to happen every so often, so... They're still not getting enough workers over here, so I will just continue to expand this out for right now, so... Yeah, I guess just keep expanding, slowly expanding out, making sure our services are okay. Right now, I can tell you they are doing just fine. Well, almost. We might need a university here shortly. I might throw in a library, but you know what? We'll just keep building out and go from there. Okay, everything's going fine, but I have just been informed of something very disturbing that just came from my desk. Supposedly we got 2 new visitors somewhere in this house, in town. I suspect this house. I have just been informed that Lady Luck and Mother Nature have both moved in as roommates into this house. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I have a funny feeling we might be in trouble. Uh-oh. If you remember anything from our last playthrough, well, you know, things tended to happen. So, you know, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled on that. And hopefully nothing terrible happens. But I have a funny feeling we might be having some fun stuff happen, if you know what I mean. So, stick around. In the meantime, well, it's just a matter of... I did finally put in the university and a couple more parks over here. We'll kind of turn this into a nice little park space. I know that looks awful, but I think there's a hill over here, too. So, at this point, we're just slowly expanding out. I think what I'm going to do while I'm waiting is finally reroute this rail line and have it go like this. And finally build that second interchange over here that I was looking for. I might build the... Well, wait a minute. Can we do it? Hold on. Oh, wait, that's right. We can, but we have no money. Okay, never mind. I was just going to say, we have no money, buddy. Can't do that, so... Anyways, I think what I'll do is I'll reroute this train line. We don't have any tourists coming in, but I could be tempted to build a cargo train terminal somewhere in this vicinity. So let me do that, and we'll go from there. Alright, we did it. We got the train line set up. Moved it out. Just rearranged it. So everything's going great. So my plan now is... hold up a second. Why do I suspect something is going to happen here? Well, anyways, just to build this over this, and build it across the street. So, let us see. Wait a minute. What the? Whoa! Uh-oh! Well, that's a little interesting. We had a random building collapse. Uh-oh. I kind of figured this something... Y'all? I think it's beginning. I think it is beginning. Uh-oh. I was hearing some rumors from the grapevine that, stuff like that might happen. Okay, it's got cleaned up. Whew, good. And look at that. See, it's already rebuilt. See, nothing happened. Nothing terrible happened. Okay, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. There are some crazy shenanigans already beginning to break out. Anyways, nobody saw that. So, let's see. There we go. Probably we'll build these over and connect them. There we go. We'll build them like so. And then the thought is to have like a train station over here too. Maybe right about there. There you go. And then we could do like either a train station over here, or maybe a cargo train terminal that cuts off. I have a funny feeling this might be useful too, so we'll leave it as is. But now we kind of have our room to maneuver around, so I'll continue building up, and hopefully nothing else collapses while we're at it. Well, the game already kind of screwed me over. I was trying to build a cargo train terminal, and I kept getting this zoning doesn't, this slope doesn't work kind of message, so I can't build it over there for the time being. So, unfortunately, now we're stuck with 2 loans that I can't repay, so... that's lovely. I sound a little bit frustrated. Hell, now you know why. Oh, well. Sometimes you're just still gotta learn, I guess. Alright, well, in the meantime, we'll probably, just keep building on here. I'll delete these if I need to, but yes, everything seems to be... working out just fine. Oh, that's nice. Suppose we can build more residential too, industrial too. Let's get into that point. At this point, we're just following whatever our demand indicator's given us, and basically just keep going from there at this point. I know the commercial ones, they aren't really needed, but that basically right there is going to be the extent of my industrial area. So theoretically, I could already, like, zone this. I might put some more stuff here on the outside, actually. But with money running short, I kind of would like to, like, keep building this up and going from there. So let's see what we can do. Try to get our population up to... We're almost at 14,000, so maybe we'll hit it very soon. Well, it happened again. It happened again. Whoo, boy. What is it with structures in this city just being built so flimsily? Do I have to, like, enforce, like, stricter building codes over here? That's just like, oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Hopefully nobody was home when this happened. But man, oh man, I have a funny feeling things in this city are about to get a little bit more interesting now. Because we got random disasters just starting to break out. So far it's been limited to collapsed buildings and a meteor strike, but I have a funny feeling Mother Nature and, you know, Lady Luck might be trying to, you know, mess with us. So that is going to do it for this playthrough. I think we'll stop there, and hopefully we can build this city up and get that other tile. We're getting very close. We're at 12,000, so. But yeah. Remember how I said this was vanilla with a twist? I think it's safe to say the twist has begun, so. Thank you for watching. Again, hit those like and subscribe buttons if you like what you see, and I will see you in the next one for episode 4. Peace out, everyone.